Do you have problems with healthy eating? You are constantly choosing the junk food even though you know you'd have to eat cleaner. Maybe you just want someone to tell you exactly how to eat to get the best gains. Well, I'm David, and today I will guide you through the 20 most common problems you probably face in dieting. I don't know when to cut or bulk. Well, it's a very easy thing. You just have to simply decide whether you want to build significant muscle and a little bit of fat, or you want to cut the fat down and you want to lose weight and make a little muscle here and there. I don't know what's good to eat. Well, it's very simple. You have to eat healthy fats, lean proteins, and complex carbs. Healthy fats are basically in every meat, like oily fish is very good, or cow meat. The pork is very good too. And lean protein is mostly in white meat, like chicken and turkey. And complex carbs are in vegetables, beans, peas, fruits even. So make sure to eat those and not eat fucking sugar and shit like that. Okay, I don't know what to watch out for. On the other hand, this is very, very important. You probably do. You actually do. You just don't pay attention to it too much. You have to watch out for sugars, artificial sweeteners, trans fats, and vegetable oils. Very important. They are killing your gains. They are killing your testosterone. They are making you less healthy. So don't eat those, and always clean your vegetables and fruits of pesticides, because pesticides, they are killing you from the inside. You're killing your testosterone. Don't eat those. Don't eat vegetables and fruits without actually cleaning them first. I love junk food. I hate clean food. Well, love it or not, it doesn't really matter. You have to have discipline. This is all about discipline. You have to not eat what you want and actually eat the good things. So but actually there are a lot of tasty, clean, good foods. I will link a video down in the description below, so go and check that out if you want to actually eat tasty, clean foods. My mom only makes shit food. Well, show her some foods she might like, and she might actually just start to make those clean, tasty foods, and or everybody can become more healthy. And or if she doesn't want to actually make good foods because your family doesn't like it, she doesn't like it, no one likes it, they don't care about your and their own health, you kind of just have to make your own food. There are a lot of recipes and videos about clean foods online. You can just search them up and just do your own thing. You have to learn how to cook and how to do these things, but it isn't that complicated. You just have to sacrifice some time to actually become more healthy. My family doesn't like clean eating. I have never done it. Well, get them to try something. Like, test what you can eat that is clean and you like it, and you don't always actually have to eat clean. There is a rule, the 80-20 rule, which means if you eat clean 80% of the time, you can actually just eat bad junk food 20% of the time, and that's alright, you know. You don't always have to be David Goggins level disciplined guy. My father says it's stupid and I should eat whatever I want, whatever amount I want. Well, first of all, don't listen to him. Like, he probably doesn't even know the effects of food that has on your body, on your brain, the thinking, your mentality. Food is very important. You can't fuel a car that goes by gas with fucking diesel. You can't. You shouldn't, at least. You can, you just shouldn't. So keep that in mind, and watch out for the amount. Very important. Even if you eat bad, you have to watch out for the amount, because basically that's the most important. Even if you eat shit food, just don't eat that much shit food. It matters a lot. clean food is expensive. Well, actually, it's not that much more expensive than junk food. Junk food these days is very expensive, and clean foods are kind of at the same level, So, and if you actually just not buy chocolates and shit like that, sugar, stuff like that, then you actually will save money. You will actually save money with that by just not buying the things that are bad for you. So meal prep is shit. Well, you might think that, but if it helps you, basically you just have to do it. You have to eat clean and be healthy and don't care about what anyone thinks and change your mindset about it. Meal prep is great. Every bodybuilder does it, so you should too. I don't know how many calories I need. Well, there are countless and countless calorie counters out there on the internet. So you could just go on the internet, type in Calorie Calculator, and there it will be. But I will link one down below in the description, so you don't even have to search it up. I did for you. So go and do that. You just have to answer few questions and it will give you how many calories you need, and based on that you can just go a few hundred calories above that if you want to bulk, or below that if you want to cut. So very easy to do. I don't know how to track calories. Again, there are a lot of apps out there that are actually made for this, to track calories, to track how much you eat and what you eat. The best app, in my opinion, is MyFitnessPal. It's a completely free app. You can just download it and use it. I use that too. It's very convenient. You just write in what you eat and how much you ate from it, and it will calculate the amount of calories that were in it, and the proteins and the fats and carbs too. So you actually just have to type it in and poof, it's there. It's easy as heck. Well, it is user made, so other people might fuck up some things, and if you use that, well, you just mess it up for yourself too. So there are incorrect numbers in it. You have to kind of do the research for it on the internet. It's very easy. You just have to type it in to Google, like, how many calories are in 100 grams of potato? I don't know. Just do that and you can just adjust it like that. And tracking calories will get easier over time, because the app MyFitnessPal actually remembers what you ate. It tracks the history of foods you have eaten before. So you just have to press the plus button. You just add that to your lunch, or I don't know, and it will be just there. I don't know how many macros I need. Well, macros very easy to do. Protein macros. Protein is the most important macronutrients. Everybody knows that. They build up your whole body, so you need a lot of that, especially if you want to build muscle. So, or don't lose a lot of muscle when you're cutting. So, protein is about 1.6 to 2 grams per kilograms of body weight. So if you weigh 70 kilograms times 2, that's 140. You can eat that much. That's the best amount for you. Fat is about 1.2 grams per kilograms of body weight. So again, you can just calculate it and eat that much. And you should aim to eat less than 250 grams of carbs a day if you are cutting. If you are bulking, it doesn't really matter. You should aim to get below 500 grams of carbs, so that's a lot, but really it doesn't matter that much. And sugar is very bad. Everybody knows that. Don't go above 100 grams of sugar per day. when bulking. Even when bulking, you have to watch out for sugar. Sugar is very bad. Don't go above 100 grams. And if you are cutting, actually, you shouldn't really go above 30 grams. If you're cutting, it's very important for your fat loss to not eat sugar. So you shouldn't eat more than 30 grams. I don't want to constantly check labels on food packagings. But you kind of have to. If you want to get healthy, you kind of have to just check what is in it, what is actually in it, and how much is it natural, because if it's not natural, you shouldn't actually eat it, like artificial sweetness and shit. So you have to get healthy. You have to check the labels, you have to check how much sugar in it and stuff like that. But it gets easier over time, because you will know what to watch out for and what to look for. You just instantly just look at it and this is not for me, or this is actually good. So it gets easier. I want to bulk, but I cannot eat that much not clean. Well, if you can't eat a lot of things not clean, at least, eat calorie dense foods. Calorie dense means that in a little portion of food there is a lot of calories. Like the best foods for this are rice or fatty nuts, like walnuts and stuff like that. They have a lot of calories in them in just a few grams actually. So follow the 80-20 rule. I have talked about this a little earlier. Basically, it's that you have to eat 80% clean and 20% you can eat whatever you want. Just watch out for the amount and actually what that is. So it is not that hard to actually eat 80% clean, and only eat about 200 calories more or less if you're cutting on or bulking, especially when you're bulking, because you don't really want to get fat. You just want to build muscle and maybe a little bit of fat. Of course, that's gonna come with it when bulking. But you don't want a lot of fat, so only eat about 200 calories more than what you would need to maintain your weight. And track your calories. When bulking, it has helped me the most in bulking. I try to eat as much as I can without tracking it, and I just didn't see any progress. When I stepped on the scale, it was the same as yesterday. It was the same as 1 month before that. Like, it didn't change. Not in a positive way, at least. So if you track your calories, though, when I started tracking my calories, I had a huge amount of success in actually building muscle and bulking up. I want to cut, but I can't eat that little not clean. Well, then don't eat calorie dense foods. This is what I just talked about. When bulking, you should eat calorie dense foods. When cutting, you should not eat calorie dense foods, because actually that will just not fill your stomach, obviously, and have a lot of calories in them. So you will feel hungry, but actually you ate a lot of calories, so that's very bad. Don't do that. Eat foods that are low in calories, like potatoes, and especially potatoes that are not made in oil. If they are cooked in oil, that it just messes it up. Eat little amounts, but 5-6 times a day. So you should eat breakfast and then a little snack after that, and then lunch and snack and a little bit of dinner. You just have to eat little amount or a lot, just not in calorie dense foods, and fill your stomach, and you won't feel very hungry, but you won't eat that much. And also, very great tip, when you are cutting, drink a lot of water, as that will fill your stomach. You won't feel very hungry, and that obviously doesn't have any calories in them. So drink a lot of water, as much as you can. Always have a bottle of water next to you and just drink as much as you can. I can't not eat the food I love. Well, it's alright every once in a while, 80-20 rule. You can eat what you want. You don't have to be so strict with it. But if you do eat it, watch out for the amounts. You have to watch out for the amounts. That is very important. And one great tip about this, choose the sweets that has no sugar in them. So choose the sugar-free version of the sweets you like. Most of the chocolates and sweet has sugar-free versions. If you like soft drinks, you can just buy a Diet Coke and not the normal Coke. It's bad because they are artificial sweeteners in them, but I guess it's still better than sugar, especially if you want to cut. I am cutting, but my weight is still going higher. Well, you need to track your weight consistently. In my opinion, once a week is really the best, because if you track your weight every day and you step on the scale every day, that might cause mood swinging, because one day you will be higher, one day you'll be lower, and you don't want your weight to affect your mood that much for that day. So you have to understand that weight loss does not work that way. It does not work like this. It isn't linear. It doesn't just go down nicely. It actually just it goes like that. Here's a picture. This is what my bulking. This is bulking, but this is what my bulking weight tracking looked like. This is just how it is, and you actually, if you zoom in on this, it's even worse than what you can see here. So track your calories to make sure you don't eat too much. It's very important. Obviously, I talked about tracking your calories quite a lot in this video, but I just want to say it's very important. If you're cutting, you need to make sure you are not eating too much. And if you do all these steps, you actually track your calories and you track your weight in the right way, because tracking your weight is actually works like that. You have to wake up, go to the bathroom, pee, don't eat, don't drink anything, and step on the scale, and that will be about the right and the true weight you have. So you need to track your weight like that. And if you still do these steps and it's still going up, your weight, then you probably have a lower maintenance than you actually calculated. So you should just lower the amount of calories you eat, and that should do the trick. If not, you could just do this as much as you need to do that. And also you could just move more. Like it's not, most of the times it's not enough to actually just eat less than you need. You actually have to move and move your body, because when you're cutting, your body will move less. Your body just has this reflex. When you're not eating enough, it will move less, so it burns less calories. So you have to move more and eat less, and you will see your weight go down. If I have already ate more than I had to, I'll just go all out. Well, do not do this. This is, a lot of people fall in this trap. If I've already ate more than I had to, I should just not care and go all out. You know, it's this all or nothing mindset. It's really bad when cutting, because calories are kind of, in my understanding, kind of like a weekly thing. So you have a weekly goal. That's what you need to push towards. That's what you need to achieve, and then you will feel better and you will actually lose weight. So if you go all out in one day, that might fuck up your whole week. So don't do that. I always eat when I am bored. Well, make sure that you don't get bored then. It's kind of very obvious and easy to do. Yeah. Well, I am not an advocate for video games or anything like that, but it can help in passing time and not getting bored. So you should just maybe play a little bit of video games, read books, working on something is a very, very great way to pass time and to actually make something productive, or just have a hobby. Go on and play a sport, play football. Mine is football. I like football very much. Go and play a sport or go to the gym, and that will help you lose weight too, and you will not get bored. I don't have enough willpower not to eat. Well, you need to work on it. It's not that hard of a thing to have. Get your favorite chocolate bar. This is what I have done, and it is actually a very, very good tactics to build up your willpower. Get your favorite chocolate bar. It could be anything. I have one right here. Get your favorite chocolate bar, set it on the table where you always sit, on somewhere you always see. I have one just right there too, and I have one here. So set it in your desk, right? And just stare at it. Maybe even take it out of the packaging, and just stare at it. Stare at it like you want to kill it. You don't need that shit, You don't need this. Your monkey brain is telling you you have to eat that. This will not bring you any happiness. You have to work against it, because it does work against you. And don't eat it, obviously. This is what no one tells you. This is the best diet hack, to build your willpower up by actually buying chocolate. Every once in a while. You may eat it. You may not have the willpower not to eat it, but if you do, you just buy another one and set the goal. Never eat that. This will be here in my room until it goes bad and it will smell. I don't know how long will that take, but I will not eat this shit. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments below. You can also now book one-on-one coaching calls with me to elevate your self-improvement to the highest level. So please, if you want to check it out, it is completely free. Click the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. You can also share this video with someone who needs to diet. I will help them. See you next time. Bye.